This is Captain Television News reaching you live from Abuja. I am Ifunanya Ekot. Now details. As part of activities to mark 16 days of activism against gender-based violence in Nigeria, a non-governmental body in Abuja on Saturday undertook grassroots sensitization on the coordinated approach towards the fight against gender-based violence. This, it says, is in order to engage the men and boys at the local communities towards putting a stop to the menace. Our correspondent reports.
25th November is the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women and the start of the 16 Days of Activism Against Gender Violence. The 16 Days of Activism ends on 10th December, which is International Human Rights Day, and during this time, 16 key facts on intimate partner and sexual violence against women are highlighted. The 13th day highlights engaging men and boys, and it is to this end a non-governmental body, Crestville Foundation, undertook a community outreach at Hakimi Karamajiji targeted at educating men and boys. The founder, Irene Ugba, noted that women need to be taken care of by the men.
Engaging the men and the boys, these Okada riders as well. How do you protect these ladies when they are on your Okada and somebody tries to strip them, somebody tries to rape them, somebody tries to violate them? We talked about the girls who also hawk things, how they are slapped on their butts. And all these are forms of gender-based violence. I'm happy with the outcome, and you saw the Hakimi appreciated the fact that we brought this message to their community. You know, we intend to go to other communities, but funding is also a challenge for us because these things are self-funded. Nobody is actually sponsoring us for this. But as an NGO, we believe that anytime there's a global celebration, we should bring it down to the community level. And that is what we have done today.
Also speaking, Hajara Onoja, a legal practitioner, says there are lots of people who do not know what gender-based violence is, hence the need to sensitize those in the informal sector.
There are a lot of people out here who don't really know what gender-based violence is. We've been able to gather a lot of people, the Okada riders, the Keke Napep drivers, women from their homes, just to enlighten them on what gender-based violence is, the traumas, the encounter, and how they can cope with these gender-based violence.
While receiving the group, the community leader, His Royal Highness Yanusa Abdullahi, expressed hope, saying the outreach will help curb the problem of gender-based violence.
Unfortunately, we are trying our best to see that violence reduced in this community, even in time of raping, other aspect of children behaving somehow. But with my assuming of this office, I think no more violence like that again.
It is believed that the message will be passed on to other members of the community and behavioral change will be achieved at the end of the day towards minimizing gender-based violence.
The federal government of Nigeria has stated that the security challenges bedeviling the country cannot be effectively tackled in a hurry. The Minister of Defense, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bashir Magashi, made the disclosure at the Nigerian Naval College, Onne, Rivers State, on Saturday during the passing out parade and commissioning ceremony of 108 naval cadets of the Direct Short Service 27. Magashi, who was represented by the Chief of Defense Staff, Abayomi Olonoshikan, praised the Nigerian Navy for spearheading the fight against piracy, militancy, and crude oil theft in Niger Delta region, adding that the COVID-19 pandemic and the recent civil unrest in the country has further exposed the delicate nature of human security. Away from that, the president of the African Development Bank Group, Akinwumi Adesina, says up to 30 million jobs will be lost in Africa by the end of 2020. According to the former Nigerian agriculture minister, the lockdown occasioned by the COVID-19 pandemic earlier this year dealt a terrible blow to the economies of African countries. He spoke on Friday at the virtual 2020 International Forum on African Leadership in Ivory Coast.